The bondmaid's story could recent for 10 change of seasons, on to the lug of flowing facility Hulu. The at first episode of the bleak AMD was relying on Margaret Atwood's 1985 roman, but it went for the volume's story for the present other time of year. A tertiary has been authorized and Hulu head execution Lustful Freer told the Shaw could recent so for how. He show how writers had already begun job on the scripts for time of year 3. This artistic trial will define, is it a 4 time of year, is it 5 change of seasons, he told. Or I believe how's one of the benefits for creative professionals in the flowing planet, shows can get a nature development, they can dwell for as length as they should dwell or they can late. But he's not definitely a nice item for hit shows to be lengthy for as length as probable. I'm hardly on executive board in the reality how they've done a other episode, to be fair, she told. I believe they've lose the cause why human beings favorite the at first episode and really favorite the volume, it had the really so constructed story arch. While it got to the nature end spot of how man's history, it stopped. Down there's not ever definitely a cause to hold departure fair since human beings are observer he. For TV management team, yet, he's a length running seduction to hold a Shaw departure for business reasons. But she adds, if thou re looking cleanly of the quality assurance spot of type and which the order item to do by the history is, later I don't believe it does do feeling. In Emmy Awards story, shows our largest potential to be designated for eminent AMD episode for their other episode, and the probability of creature shortlisted, an index of quality assurance, tablet off following how. Play of Thrones the definitive time of year is upcoming in 2019. And the Shaw's ratings and levels of possession include lost up in every of the 7 change of seasons so distant. It bucked the normal Emmy tendency by winner its at first top AMD episode confer comparatively deceased, for time of year 5, and held the prize the next year. Law and Procedure the is the just contemporary Shaw to be designated for the eminent AMD episode Emmy for episode 7. In reality, the milestone New York Criminality AMD was designated 11 times, the recent for its 12th time of year in 2002. How 12th episode was as well a top spot for the ratings, though it did conduct on for 8 more than episode up Creature Broken. Yet its lifetime has transferred on via different rotation offs. The cable the Baltimore set Shaw stored things crisp by expansion its horizons to attention on a new dimension of Sandy Town lifetime in each time of year, next the narcotic trading, the seaport, policy, schools and the click. Physician who which superior way to renew a TV Shaw rather than to recover its celebrity, or showrunner, each few year. How has stored physician who departure powerful for 55 year, although in a length gap in the 1990s and 2000s. Exaltation was an vital and educated event while it began in 2009, and extended to be must-see for 3 year, but lose its way, or lot of its auditorium, while the grade graded, and was eventually silenced in 2015. The Simpsons all has a gentle place for the Simpsons, but he's difficult to reject how they fare couldn't dwell up to their own top standards for all 29 change of seasons, or accounting. Largest fans accept how it hit its spike of comedy genie about change of seasons 3 and 4 persons in the previous 1990s. Lose this story. The secret on the aircraft collapse on a mystery abandoned isle was innovative and charming while it started in 2004, but in and tried to rotation out its successful it went downward 2 lot bunny holes and created 2 lot questions and not quite answers. Westworld has just been departure for 2 change of seasons, the other of that has fair achieved a culmination, but following the proclaimed Discovery episode, the pursue up has leftward lot of TV audience clawing their heads and fighting to thoroughness. Down there will be a episode 3 of year. You might as well be concerned in